Hello Aquarius, and welcome to my channel White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This is the Jack and Jill O'Lantern Love Bonus reading for Halloween 2025. It will cover October 25th to November 2nd. First, we'll take a look at the dates that are favorable and not so favorable for love, and then we're going to get some messages from the tarot. For a complete reading, and just in case something does not resonate for you in this video, always check your 4 main placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All the links to those videos are down below in the description box, along with the timestamps for your convenience. So Aquarius, are we ready for Halloween season? Well, as you can see, we're going to consult Venus and Mars. Why? Well, these are our cosmic lovers, right? The 2 planets that we're going to look at in astrology. Venus, because she is the goddess of love and symbolizes and governs love, beauty, and harmony, while Mars symbolizes passion and he drives the desire and the physical energy. Together, they're known as the cosmic lovers and are very important in determining our romantic desires, our attractions, and all the forces that are at work in our intimate relationships. Now, if you've been following along with the Tarot readings and you've seen the post on the post page, you know that Venus is in the sign of Libra and she will be there until the 6th of November. So she will be covering this entire reading with a really positive influence in love, because when Venus is in Libra, it means that romance explodes. And Libra, being the scales of justice, brings in harmony, balance, and a lot of commitments in love. So if you were looking for the fairy tale happily ever after, it's possible in this time frame. If you're single and you're looking for love, that too is possible, because we have Venus and Libra, basically. Okay, since we are along the lines that we're already talking about the planets, let's go see those specific days and find out what's going on during the Halloween season. Let's start off with today, the first day of the reading, the 25th. Beautiful green heart. Well, of course, Venus is in Libra, and she will be sextiling with the moon, which is in Sagittarius. A perfect day for love, for relationships, for marriages. Social life, if you want to go out and socialize because you're a single Aquarius. I'm always saying Libra. Okay, it's great to socialize. You want to meet new people? You can. Okay, you're going to be smiling on that day. And even if someone decides to arrange a blind date, go for it, because it's going to go well. Okay, you definitely will have a great time. Let's continue, because it feels pretty good, doesn't it? The 28th, we almost have a complete green heart, but it's slightly yellow. Now, as you can see, my little spiders are all dressed up for Halloween. We have the green heart, the yellow caution sign, and the red X that we hope does not appear. Okay, so what's going on the 28th? Well, half green, half yellow. At least it's not a red, okay? What this means is that Venus, that's in Libra, is going to square with the moon in Capricorn, which means it's not a good time to bond with people emotionally. We're talking about bonding here, so we should stay away from anything that is about bonding, okay? The female energies, not genders, but energies, will be, let's say, a bit argumentative. They can easily become irritated and even aggressive. So let's not go and provoke them or do anything to them. We could even give them the day off if we wanted to. And that accounts for the half yellow heart. The half green heart instead is Mars, believe it or not. Okay, Mars is going to be in Scorpio, sextiling with the moon in Capricorn. And this means that the male energy, or those of you that have strong placements in Mars, you're going to be able to communicate quite well with your partner. Okay, there's going to be a lot of drive, a lot of enthusiasm, and good relationships in general. Okay, so it doesn't have to be a love relationship, it could be a working relationship, but they're going to get along. Okay, so there is positive atmosphere. Also, Mars, on the same day, in Scorpio always, is going to trine with Jupiter in Cancer, which means that they're going to have vitality, great enthusiasm. They're going to act out with decision, with action. They're pretty good, okay? They have this real zest for life, and they can't but be successful. Let's just put it this way. So it's sort of like saying 2 for Mars, favorable, and 1 for Venus, not so favorable. And so we get a little bit of a yellow in there, okay? You're going to have to manage it as you see it. If you know that your partner has more placements in Mars, than maybe in Venus, this could be a really good day, okay? Because it just depends, okay? Okay, let's continue. Let's see what else we have on our agenda. The 29th, another beautiful green heart. I told you, Venus in Libra. It's a great season for love. It's in the air. Not perfect 100%, but it's in the air. On the 29th, we have Mars in Scorpio, which will trine with Saturn in Pisces. Great enthusiasm. A lot of decisive action. A lot of energy. A lot of loving life. There's also the capability of thinking rationally when it comes to your emotions, which is pretty good because it gives you a grounding energy in love. So it makes the other person understand that you're very stable, you're very secure, you're very grounded. You can trust them, okay? And this is not bad at all. Let's continue. Okay, 30. Isn't this beautiful? On the 30th, another green heart. How good can this be? We've never had a reading like this. Venus in Libra, she's bringing her promise in, okay? A lot of green hearts, green lights with love. What's happening on the 30th? This is Devil's Night, and a lot of people think, oh, because it's Devil's Night, it's not good. On the contrary, the moon in Aquarius is going to trine with Venus in Libra. This day is fantastic for love, for marriages as well, because it's a really particular, unique aspect when it trines with the moon in Aquarius. They're both air signs. It's perfect. It's an auspicious time for just to get married. It's a great day to get married, believe it or not. Okay. Love is very reliable, very grounded. You can trust the person, no problem whatsoever. Okay. People are going to be in a great mood. No one wants to argue. No one wants to conflict. Okay. It's just a fantastic day. Shall we continue? The next one is Halloween. If you're planning a party or something, this could be important. Okay. 31st of October. Sorry. I'm really sorry. Do not shoot the messenger. I cannot go up and change the planets. I can only read what they're doing. And unfortunately, on Halloween, we have a red X. It's not a treat. It's a trick this time. If you're going out trick-or-treating, be very careful at the parties. Okay? What happens here? Mars. Mars is in Scorpio, and it's going to square with the moon in Aquarius. This means that people can get worked up, arguments, become really hasty, jumping to conclusion. We're going to have disagreements with our partners. There could be repressed emotions that come out that evening or moodiness that comes out. Let's say that from a practical point of view, if you're going out to a party, let's say, and there's a little mix-up, like, I don't know, you go and you hug and kiss the wrong vampire because you had the same costumes on, and your partner sees this and they get all worked up, etc., and there's a disagreement, like, oops, sorry, I thought it was you, you know? And that's what happens, okay? It's something that could be emotions of jealousy or something that come out, okay? So be very careful on Halloween. It's not a good day, okay? Either wear very distinct costumes, for example, or go to a Halloween party on Devil's Night, which is much better, and it's fantastic, okay? The energy on the 30th is absolutely beautiful. Sorry about that. Like I said, I can only read what's out there. On the 2nd, we have another green heart. Come on. The reading's not bad. We only had one red X. And we hit 6 days out of 8 from the reading. Or 7 of 8. The 2nd of November, we have Mars in Scorpio, which is going to trine with the moon in Pisces. Fantastic willpower. You guys have courage. You're practical. There's a lot of activity. The truth of love prevails. Okay? People are open. There's a lot of love just flowing everywhere because Venus is in Libra. Okay. Our little spider with the green heart won the race. Okay. We have a lot of love everywhere. So the only thing to do is be very careful on Halloween with your costumes, with who you decide to dance with or kiss or whatever. Make sure it's the right ghost, the right vampire, whatever. Okay, Spirit. Let's take a look now. For Aquarius, any messages that come through for love between the 25th and the 2nd of November so that they can be happy in love. 2 cards have already come out. Let's go see. Okay. Now, I had said anything that can make them happy. Is this not good? Aquarius, look at that. The 2 of Cups. You do not need to be a tarot reader to understand this picture, right? It's self-explanatory. Okay, the Two of Cups, we have a beautiful attraction, we have a connection, we have a love connection, and this is also the card of mutual respect. Of course, Venus is in Libra, right? Because this is the card of harmony, fairness, mutual respect as well. And you've got it. You absolutely have it. Congratulations, Aquarius. Eight of Coins in the reverse. Okay, let's take a look. The Eight of Coins in the reverse tells me that there's some sort of, something's missing. You're feeling like something's missing. Let's go see what it is. And yet it's beautiful. This is interesting. Okay, let's see. You're not motivated very much? Something's missing. You want something else? What is it? There's something there. Let's go take a look. What is it? Spirit for Aquarius is. Let's continue along this message. Thank you. One card. Three of Cups. Okay, something's missing. You want to go to a party. You want to celebrate it. You will. Careful on the dates. You've been warned, Aquarius, right? This is what we do tarot, just to avoid negative things, so that we know the 30th is a fantastic day to party. You want to go out and celebrate, okay? Because maybe you want to spend more time with them. I think what's missing here, because the love is there, what's missing is going out with them, not as much as you'd really like to, and you want to do this, okay? You do have a possibility, okay? We do have a really nice card. There are celebrations, there's event, there's social events, okay? Like I said, careful with the date. Try to push it to another date if you can. But it's coming, okay? You just want to spend more time with them, I'm picking up. Okay, the Knight of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, because someone works a lot. I think you want to spend more time with them, but they're always busy for some reason. They're working a lot, or maybe they're tired from work or something, and you want to spend that time. I'm getting a little bit more of an elaboration on it, okay? But you do have a festivity coming up, which you could participate in that. I see you doing that, actually. Yeah. Yikes, someone is really tired. Okay, the Ten of Swords. Exhausted. Really exhausted. Someone's really tired. Okay, let's go dig deep in this. The Page of Swords in the reverse. Page of Swords. Huh. Okay. Someone is being... Be careful, Aquarius. Someone is going to gossip on this because someone is working a lot and is really tired, and maybe you're not going out with them very much. What could hit your ears is gossip. Okay? But be very careful. I'm not picking up that this is the actual reason. I'm picking up gossip here, that someone's going to say, oh, wow, you're never going out. That's probably because blah, blah, blah. Careful. Careful what you hear. Okay, Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, see, this is going to cause you a lot of confusion. Okay, before you decide, Aquarius, be very careful, because there's a lot of envy out there. Okay, not everyone is going to be, let's say, blessed with this energy, because obviously you have to want it. You're going to have to want that happily ever after. You're going to have to want to balance things out, because when Venus enters Libra, it brings imbalance into the relationship. So if one person, say, is working a lot and the other person is saying, can we go out? You know, I'd really like to party and stuff. I'd really like to spend some time with you. When this happens, it'll bring in the balance. So when these kind of gossip things come in, okay, you know why there's this imbalance. Don't be persuaded by what is going on, okay? You're going to be a little bit confused should you hear this gossip, okay? But get clarity on it, because we all know that people that are envious are going to gossip, and that's their problem, okay? Don't let it allow you to disrupt something, because look at that card. It started off with the Two of Cups. You have a really beautiful connection here, okay? I wouldn't, if I were you, I wouldn't, there we go. I wouldn't gamble it because of what someone says, okay? Get the proof on it, whatever. Just don't jump to conclusions, Okay. And look what came out as I was explaining that. Because I'm getting all worked up. I'm feeling this energy. It's really beautiful for you. Okay. The King of Sticks. This is the King of Wands. Okay. This is seeing the bigger picture. The gossip that comes in, and then the card here says get clarity, because they're going to confuse you a bit. Okay, get the bigger picture. Step back and take a look at everything, because you're going to see this prevail. You're going to see love prevail, and you're going to see that those words are only of gossip of very, very small people coming towards you. Okay, this energy that I'm picking up that you are connected with, is very bold, and they're very optimistic. Okay, there's someone that is working quite a bit, and that's it. That's their only fault. Okay. But it's nothing that you would compromise this. Okay. This is actually a beautiful card to start off the reading. This is your general card that comes out for you. This is what dominates. Okay. So when this gossip comes in, let it go. Just ignore them. Okay. Talk to the person that you are involved in. That's where the truth comes in. That's where the clarity comes in. Okay, Aquarius? Because that person is there for you. You've got a king there. It doesn't matter the gender, okay? You've got someone who is very, very optimistic, they're very passionate, okay? They're very passionate, and they're very strong. This is a very strong figure for you, okay, Aquarius? You've got it, okay? You've got love. Hold on to it. In the meantime, thank you so much for being with me. Thank you for liking the video, for sharing it with whoever you want to share it with, and for subscribing to my channel, because it's going to help me grow. Thank you so much, Aquarius, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now. From Angel.